nice home win for us. I thought our team played well, shared the basketball, and really defended in the first half to get that lead. So it was nice to see some shots go in because last week we didn't see too many go in.
Was it good just to kind of, get a little bit from the momentum after the way the last road trip went?
Yeah, we need some momentum. We have some tough games coming up, and we had to play well tonight. I was happy about our ball movement, our sharing the basketball. We made the right play, basketball play, and we were able to step up and make 12 threes and shove off from the foul line. So it was important for us to play efficiently like we did, because yesterday in practice we played great. We played very clean, efficient basketball, especially in the offensive end. So we had a good feeling coming in that we were getting better and back to capable of playing.
Drew, I think, had scored 11 points in each of the previous 3 games, had 30 tonight. What was it tonight that was working for?
Well, I thought Boogie and Drew were more aggressive. They made quicker decisions. They shot when they were open. If not, they put it on the floor and drove. I think Drew only dribbled around once tonight, and he made that turnaround after about 13, 14 dribbles. But we need quick decisions. We need to play basketball efficiently.
Oziyah got some run and really played a lot previously. What did you like about the way he played tonight?
Well, his defense has really improved. He's in the right spots. He boxes out. Although he's not a real big guy compared to some of the guys in our league, because he's a freshman, he's just slight of build. But he's learning how to use his positioning, defend, and offensively, it was nice to see him make shots, because he is a terrific shooter. But if you don't make him in games, it doesn't matter how good you are in practice. You actually have to make him in games.
You emphasize three-point shooting throughout this season, especially when you're running a small lineup. You emphasize that you need to have that elite three-point shooting. Everything fell your way today. Is that something you're going to continue working on as we approach March?
Well, we try to make threes every game. We've had some poor games. I think we're 1 for 15 on Saturday, so 1 for 14. But we need to make our share of threes. We need to attempt a good number in a game, and then we have to have some go in. It's hard to win any Pac-12 game when you make 1 3, like we did on Saturday, and we still could have won the game. But tonight was better.
How cool was it to be able to put in Zach at the end of the game?
Well, Zach's a big part of our team. He's really improved as a player, and I know sometimes the non-scholarship guys, but we treat him just like everybody else, and it's cool to see him improve in practice, and then tonight to be able to get him in, and so he's a big part of our team.
How have you seen the team adjust with the loss of Morgan these last few games? It kind of shows how integral he is to the way your team.
Well, we really miss Josh defensively. He's the best, one of the best defensive bigs in the country. Not only his shot blocking, but his positioning. He calls out ball screens early. He reads everything. He's a 4th-year player, so he redshirted 1 year. I'm sorry, but he's experienced, and Vince is learning, but because Vince didn't have any summer, he didn't have any fall preseason, he didn't have any games, and so he's learning on the fly now. So he's getting better. And Kajani, I thought, played very good defense tonight. He is really improving defensively, which we need, and learning how to use. Even though he's undersized at times against some of these big centers, he's 4 inches shorter, and sometimes quite a few pounds. But Kajani is improving. It was good to see him play solid defense.
What did you think of those 2 big lineups with Harrison playing next to you and Kajani?
Well, Harrison's Harry, we tried to get him in instead of putting another guard in. We wanted to put him at the 4 tonight and see how it went. We thought Cal, he had a lot of forwards that he could switch on to, and I thought he played a very smart game, very efficient.
Kobe had a great night, 15 points, and as usual, was amazing on defense, 5 steals, 1 block. What does he provide this team day in and day out?
Well, he's our best defensive player, and he's probably, in my opinion, he's the best defensive player in the Pac-12. And I know there's a couple other guys that will probably be up for that honor at the end of the year, Defensive Player of the Year, but he gets deflection steals, he guards the other team's best player, he can guard big guys, he guards small guys, he can guard everything. And you see him, he just anticipates, he beats guys over ball screens, and he gets his hands on a lot of balls.
You guys seem to be kind of straddling the tournament bubble at the moment. What do you feel like you need to see over the next 2 weeks to ensure you get into the postseason?
Well, we just have to keep winning games. Everything will take care of itself. We have some really good wins. We've got a tough schedule, and we have some very good teams we play. Some opportunity here coming up, including Stanford on Saturday, who's playing great basketball. They just beat Arizona, and they're really playing well.
Did Oziyah earn more playing time? Can we expect him more in the next few games?
Well, He has, like I said, we always start on the defensive end. You have to be able to defend your position and play team defense, and he has improved a lot this season defensively. And he would play more if he made more shots. He's been really struggling, and I know it's tough coming off the bench if you're only playing the 4 and 5 minute stretch, and you only take 1 or 2 shots, but once in a while they have to go in. We can't have everybody off our bench miss their first 2 shots, and then you look down, we're 0 for 9 on our bench. Someone's got to make one. So it was nice for him to make that layup, and then he made those 2 threes and then pull up. I thought he played really well tonight.
Coach, you think you'll be able to bring that same amount of efficiency to Stanford on Saturday?
Sure hope so. We've improved as a team offensively, and although we on Saturday on our loss at Oregon State, we shared the ball. We made the right play. We got great looks all night. It wasn't like the sets we were running or our players. Now we had a couple isolations in the first half. We took a couple bad shots, but 2 or 3. But most of the game, we were getting to the rim. We were kicking out. We shot wide open threes. We just did not shoot the ball well. And we missed layups. We missed floaters. We missed wide open threes and everything in between. So I think it was nice for our guys to see the ball go in tonight, and hopefully Saturday they can come out confident and know that we're good on our home court and we have to take care of business.
Coach, do you ever find yourself looking at the NCAA tournament projections from ESPN or CBS right now, or is that not something you focus on?
Well, I think a lot of those projections are it's still very early. I think we look at them to an extent. Like the net rankings is just one metric that the selection committee will use, and the net doesn't make much sense to me sometimes, because you see teams that don't. Some teams haven't beat a high major or Power 6 conference team all year, and their net's in the top 20 in the country, and like, how does that happen? And so I'm not I think they'll make the best decision when the season's done. We have a lot of basketball left, so we don't get too worried about the bracketologists or the net right now. What we're concerned about is improving as a team and controlling what we can control, because we have some great opportunities ahead of us.
What are the chances of Josh and Reese playing or on Saturday?
Well, I hope. I said out there that when I had a sprained ankle back in my day, I was back in 2 or 3 days. And Josh is getting massages every day. He's getting food. He orders food in. Postmates came, and DoorDash came on the same day for him, and after a second massage. So I sure hope he's ready to play Saturday.
It's 13 straight at home. What makes this team so special at Galen Center?
Well, 13 straight home, that's pretty good. We have great energy, and our fans, the crowd was decent tonight, but it was smaller but energetic. I thought we had a terrific crowd the last home game was Washington on Saturday. That was great. A lot of children, a lot of youth groups in here, and 6,000 people. It was a great crowd and very loud, and so our players thrive on that. It's certainly a home court advantage. That's why you go around the league and look at Arizona. They won 33 out of the last 34 at home, and UCLA has the longest home winning streak in the country. We won 13 in a row at home, so it makes a big difference. And it's hard to win on the road, and especially in the league.
When you guys weren't knocking down threes, it seemed like you were usually driving in the paint, getting physical on offense, drawing a lot of and ones. Is that something you hope to see a lot more?
Yeah, our job, instead of taking a poor shot, to try to drive it, make the right play, and then get off the ball and cut and relocate. And I thought our players did a really good job tonight of doing that. We took 1 or 2 bad shots tonight, but for the most part, with 16 assists, only 7 turnovers, and making 12 threes, that means we were passing the ball at the right time to our teammates.